remember one time we had to go out and qualify for some stupid tournament. I don't remember what it was, but I didn't qualify, which is one of the reasons I quit golf. And we came back and we were having a meeting with the coach, and Joe was out on the driving range just digging up the turf for no reason. He wasn't hitting anything, just digging it up. And Coach Kleinschmidt's talking to us. All of a sudden, we hear Joe scream and just drop to the ground, holding his wrist, just screaming. Mr. Kleinschmidt doesn't do anything about it. He just looked at him, looked back, and kept going. And we go down there after he's done talking. We go, Joe, what the hell did you do? There's a goddamn rock right there. It was my glove. Oh, my wrist hurt so bad. It was so funny.
I guess the video speaks for itself. See, you were in the car, right?
Yeah, I didn't really get to witness it firsthand, but I was driving the car, so I had to watch the video like everyone else.
I was the one filming it. I was right on top of the snow pile. And I thought it was a dumb idea from the beginning, but Joe insisted on doing it. He thought it was a brilliant idea. And so as soon as he hits the snowbank, he goes flying off and lands right on his head. And, you know, I was doing the camera, I was the closest to him. I started yelling at him, like, Joe, are you okay? And he was just kind of laying there. So I just quick ran down there, and he was just kind of dazed, and like, Joe, are you okay? He's like, what? Where are we? Like, Joe, we're at the Lutheran church. You just jumped off Siggy's car. You just hit a snowbank. He's like, why? Like, I don't know, you wanted to do it. And, you know, by then, some other people ran over there to help him and stuff.
People that we didn't know, people that were working on a house or something.
Yeah, then they threatened to call the cops on us or something, but... So we wanted to quick get him up and out of there, because they were threatening to call the cops on us. So we get Joe up and get him in Siggy's car, and we're like kind of panicking, trying to think of something we could convince Joe to tell his dad why he's got a concussion and why he can't walk or speak or anything at all. So when we get him in the car, he's like, oh, wow, I knew this was gonna happen. I had a dream about this last night, like, I just knew this was gonna happen. We're like, okay, Joe, whatever. Here's what you're gonna say. Okay, tell your dad that you were snowboarding. We were all snowboarding, and you went off a jump, and you fell and hit your head, okay? That's what happened. And, he's like, what was he saying then? Like, oh, don't worry about it, guys. My dad's gonna be cool about it. Like, he's seriously not gonna care at all. Like, he's gonna be cool. Just bring me inside.
We saw, I don't know what it was.
Woodchuck.
I think it was a woodchuck. That's what he said it was anyways. I don't know. I believe him. So, we saw a woodchuck, and he told me to get on the cart, and like, no, seriously, we got to this thing couldn't run as fast as the car could go, you know? So, we were going, and like, he handed me the 9-iron, and like, you know, because it was running on my side, and there was no way I was going to kill this thing, you know? Like, he wanted me to hit it with my golf club, and, alright, so, he get it to me, I said, I'm not killing it, so he ran over it with his back, we ran over it with the back wheel, and, you know, like, it just started, like, hobbling, you couldn't really run anymore, you know, and, like, it went inside the white lines, you know, so we can't be on the golf cart inside the white lines, so, yeah, we just chased it down, well, he just chased it down, I didn't chase it with the thing. And yeah, he just kept on hitting it with his 9-iron. Like, he would take full swings. And he pretty much killed it.
I've heard that Joe Gretsch has a very small weenie. And I'm not sure that that's true or not, but probably stay down. But it is a rumor going around town, and I'd like to believe that it's not true, but it's possible that it is. That's pretty much all I know about Joe Gretsch.
Yeah, the TV box we just found laying on the road on 6th Street or something.
It's just one of those old style TVs with the wooden frame that had the bulb or TV part out. It's just hollow.
So we used the same thin nylon rope and tied that behind the Corsica and did the same, drove around with it. And we happened to put Joe in it on one time, and I was videotaping it and shouting obscenities at him, and he was just acting like an idiot.
Yeah, he was overly confident like the whole ride. He had no idea what was coming.
So, did we just do it without telling him we were going to take the corner, or did he know we were going to?
No, he didn't know.
Didn't he?
No, he did not know. I was sitting in the back seat. You were driving. You were in the passenger seat. And I was videotaping it. And I go, "You guys taking the corner?" And he goes, "I don't know. Do you want him to?" And Joe's just sitting there like nothing's going on. And I go, "Yeah, he wants us to take the corner."
So, yeah, we were probably going about the same speed then, 25. And, well, first of all, he almost hit the stop sign right there, which would have really, really hurt him. But he got lucky and missed it by a few inches and got thrown into a big patch of thistles. And then he landed right on his shoulder, and like for the next week he was bitching every chance he got about how much his shoulder hurt. It got really old, but the video itself hasn't gotten old yet. It's still hilarious every time I see it.
We took that corner going pretty fast, and I remember he tried getting out of the box while we were taking that turn. He started
I
he
remember
stood
that.
up.
He
stood
realized
up.
he realized we were going to take the turn, and he kind of tried to get out, but he couldn't. I bet that's why he flew so far, because he was like standing up.
Yeah, probably. That's why he flew so far off the back of your car on the snow bank too, because he was standing
He
up.
like pushed off with his feet.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, if he was still sitting in it, he probably would have hit his head when that thing overturned.
Oh yeah, he probably would have been like, probably would have flipped over in it or something.
That's the last fucking thing he needs.
To hit his head again.
This is how close Jimmy Jazz came to hitting that stop sign.
Like 3 inches, man. It fucking hurt. Right here. Look how far it flew.
Oh.
Man, my shoulder blade hurts bad. I think I bent it backwards. That was so cool. I've got thistles all over my body.
I've always hated him from the day I knew him.
I've never really liked him all that much.
This whole thing that's going on between Spanier and I don't know, it's getting to be like blown way out of proportion. I don't know what the hell the whole, it started a long time ago.
I guess this feud thing just kind of started when, I think it was like 2 years ago. I think I was a senior then, so he was a junior. No, he would have been a sophomore. So I'm driving home, and I come around a corner, and he was like getting a ride home from someone, and for some reason he had rocks or something in the car. He like hangs himself out the window while he's driving and throws the rocks at my car, which is obviously just the stupidest thing you could do, because he was throwing rocks at my car and I saw him doing it. So he hits my windshield and puts like a big ding in it, and like I went back to his house. I just followed him home. I was just furious. I was so